How's that? Good morning. Hello, YouTube. I'm so excited for today's live, you guys. I do have my family home. Let me just turn this down. Okay. Hi, Mallory. Hi, Christy. Sorry, I'm a few minutes late this morning. All right. I'm so excited. I waited. I haven't swatched the dips or anything. But I have my swatch sticks right here. I haven't even labeled them. My morning didn't quite go as planned because my son's homesick. Like, he really wanted to go to school today because he was supposed to have a sleepover. He wanted to have a sleepover with his friend. And we were at the bus stop, but like since last night, he's been having stomach pain and like, issues with his stomach. So he couldn't go. So he's home. And then Nick took the day off too. So I'm just going to write the name of the dips on these swatch sticks real quick. I'm not popped off yet either. This is Kendra's Supernova Shimmy. I ran out of room. I'm writing it. Hi, Tara. Hold on. I have to go to all messages. I'm just looking now. It's only on top messages. Let me change that. I don't know why it automatically does it. Hi, Patty. Yeah, see, I didn't see Patty's messages. So I have a couple of ideas of what I have a couple ideas of what I can do, like as a Manny, depending on which dip I decide to use. And I'm not making any decisions until I swatch them. But I do think I'm either going to use Moonwalk, which is that black-gray thermal one, or Tara's Titan Twist, of course, the teal one. And so if I do the thermal, I'm going to, I think, do it with 2 black nails and then 3 nails glitter. If I use the teal, I'm thinking of doing, I have this chrome from Born Pretty, and over black, it's teal. It's like aqua. So I think it would look cool. And then I would possibly stamp black stars over those chrome nails, like do 2 chrome nails, stamp black stars. I wanted to try and be on theme with the whole Interstellar disco, but I don't have any like celestial stamping plates. I love all of these. Mallory said that she was surprised that the purple one didn't have my name on it, Christy. But she named them, she chose. I'm not good at names, coming up with them. So I left that to Christy and Kendra. Yay! All right, let's do Kendra's first. Kendra's Supernova Shimmy. Hi, Tara. Oh, I said hi to you already. Look how gorgeous it is. Just, I'm afraid I don't want to spill it, but it's so pretty. I'm just going to pour it out and lay flat. I know that that I can see like lots of fine glitters in here. I see mica pieces. I see pink foils, black foils. I see iridescent glitters. There's a lot going on. I love it. I love them all. So this is like a dream collection, in my mind. Oh, so pretty. Okay, and there's a pink acrylic base too, so it's not all glitter, you know what I mean? There's an acrylic powder base to this. How pretty. I was like squealing like a little girl when I opened the jars yesterday. All right. I'm just like lightly brushing off right now. That's what it looks like after one dip. This is a kind of dip too that you can, you know, hand place if you want like foils in a certain area or a certain color foil or glitters or a piece of them, you know, a mica chip. You could totally hand place it if it doesn't come out how you want, but I think this is going to look really good. Just how I'm swatching it right now. But I want to let it sit for a minute because I'm afraid if I pat anything down too much, I'm just going to pick it up with my finger. Kendra, my swatch looks better than yours. This is super pretty. Now, Kendra is also doing a manicure today using this collection. And she, I believe, is using the pink and the teal. Our namesake dips. And then Mallory is on this collection, and I think hers is out for delivery today. It's supposed to be coming today, right, Mallory? Look how pretty. Can you guys see that? Like, okay, can you see it all right? I wonder if Dominic's camera is like dirty. I could get closer. I'm looking at my phone. All right, let's say. Hold on. That any better? No, it's not. This way? All right, I can't do it. I stink. Super pretty. Christy, I love this. That's gorgeous, though. It really is. All right, let's move on to the next one. Mallory might do like one color on each finger, I think. Do you know when I did my post this morning, I was talking about this collection, and I said in the post it was a 5-dip collection. I went back and edited it, but yeah, I wrote that. So many of your collections are 5 dips, especially the ones recently, I think have like all been 5 dips. So I'm just used to that, I think. Yep, Mallory, today is the day yours comes. All right, this one is Time Warp. And Kendra describes this as a sunflower yellow color. It is. It's like a yellowy orange almost. What about you, Christy? How do you describe this one? Oh, I'm gonna lay flat. I'm not gonna pour over. I think yeah, you could pour over, I guess, and for this, you know, for the first layer, but I'm looking for like maximum impact here, so I think I'm just gonna lay flat for all dips, and same on my hand today. This is pretty too because it's almost gold. I definitely see like gold in it. Day glow yellow. Learn to count, Tara. I know, right? I've gotten into the habit. Well, just this week I started doing it. Of as soon as I write out my post, I copy it all. You know, I highlight it all and copy it all because it's been erasing them on me. I click the check mark to post it, and my screen goes into camera mode. and it just deletes and everything is gone that I typed. And I take a lot of, you guys know, I put a lot of effort, you know, into my posts, and it takes me a long time to type it all out and stuff. So, oh, Instagram's been killing me lately, you guys. I don't want to say anything now. So, is anybody doing anything tonight? Like going out to drink green beer or to have some corned beef and cabbage? Or is anybody eating corned beef and cabbage? Tara, I wouldn't be surprised if you're making that. I like it. Nick does not. Dominic likes corned beef. He won't eat the cabbage part, but I don't have it to make, so. But every year I always say, I want to make it. Because I've never made my own. I used to go out to like fundraising dinners and stuff, you know, and they would have it. So I would have it there. My mother made it a couple times growing up, I think. And then, of course, like before, you know, when we were younger, Nick and I, we would go out to the bars and, you know, drink green beer and play pool and shoot darts, listen to music, stuff like that. You staying home, Christy? I'm surprised. I figured you guys be going out. Got something on in the background, of course, on the murder case. Because now so look how pretty. Now all the TV shows are all the channels I watch on YouTube and stuff, you know. Especially like Law and Crime Network. I really like Law and Crime Network. And there's this new channel that's been not Newsmax. I would never watch Newsmax. It's called something. I can't think of it now, but Ashley Banfield is on it, and they've been covering a lot of true crime stuff, like about Brian Kohlberger, that Idaho guy, and then also, you know, stuff about the Murdaugh trial. So she's been coming up, like her stuff's been coming up in my feed, this channel, whatever it's called, my YouTube feed. All right, let's do Tara's Titan Twist. It's so pretty. That's what that one looks like in the jar. Oh my goodness. So there's like green and blue in this one. At least these glitters look like they're blue. So lots of people, pretty much anybody with a YouTube is like putting out videos about the trial, it seems like, and they're all popping up in my feed, and I'm more than happy to watch them. This one is gorgeous. Oh, it's going to be hard to decide what I'm going to use. The blue one is really nice too. I showed Dominic all the colors this morning, and he really liked the blue one, and he really liked the black one. Those are his two favorites. He said he thought they would look good together. So that's Moonwalk, and the Hyperion Hustle is the blue one. That's just one layer. So pretty. What I miss? You wish you had thought to grab the stuff to make it, Kendra? I know, me too. I got you, Christy. That's why you're staying in. Are you making enchiladas? Tara, your nails, I'm telling you, your mani today just blew me away. I sent it to Christy. I sent it to her in a DM. I'm like, look at this girl's nails. I'm like, she hand painted those. Tara, the girl who did the Lucky Charms nails, Christy, that's the Dippy Raven here. Her name's Tara. She lives in Jersey. So gorgeous. Wow. I love this. Now get this, after he passed that precise location, Alex Murdaugh's vehicle began to speed up and he continued to travel. So all of these dips you guys have, they're like pretty much, you know, the same, they're all the same style of dips. So they all have foils, they're all black foils, and then like whatever color the base of the dip is, the base acrylic, you know, it's like got those color foils. And then there's some iridescent glitters, and it looks like matching iridescent glitters. So there's like blue ones in here, but they're blue iridescent. This is what I'm seeing anyway. And then there are some small mica chips, but they're not like difficult to work with or anything. They're not sticking up or like, you know, it feels pretty smooth here. So it's not anything that's going to be hard to work with, I guess is what I'm trying to say. That is so beautiful. I love it. It's one of Saturn's moons. See, I didn't know that. Oh, her nails. Yeah, stunning, right? Yeah, but it looks just like on Tower. Nobody's looking at the face shading. Seriously, like, I think it looks perfect. I showed Dominic, too. I'm like, that's my friend. She did those. Okay. All right. I'm going to keep that cupcake liner over there in case I use the teal. Let's do Moonwalk next, because this is... I'm either going to use this. Look at that. That takes my breath away. It's so shiny. I love it. It reminds me of so many of the clothes in my wardrobe. They're gray or black. Excuse me. All right. And then after this one, there's a purple and a blue. How beautiful. We arrived back in Moselle at 9:54 and 27 seconds p.m. Starting 1.5 minutes later at 9:56 p.m. So this one has silver foils. 231 steps from 9:56 p.m. There's some holographic silver glitters. I see. In different sizes. I see some small ones and I see some like medium sized ones. All right, let me brush this off here. It shows that Alex Murdaugh traveled approximately 231 steps. My husband's still asleep. This is so I see. I might have to use this one. That's just one layer. Wow. Christy, which one's your favorite? Christy, out of this collection. This is so gorgeous. And this one is a thermal, you guys. So it goes to like a clear, right, Christy? So it's like this dark gray or steel gray, gunmetal gray. I'm not sure what you want to call it. To, I believe, a clear when it's warm. But you know, there's foils and glitters and mica chips also on there. So those aren't, it's going to be the, you know, base color that changes. So, this is gorgeous. I think It's so shiny. It almost looks like, oh my goodness. Yeah, and then with those holographic glitters, it like kind of pops in certain spots like a rainbow pop, you know. And then you just have like the shiny silver foils that almost makes it look chrome, you know. And then there's not a lot of black foil that on here. It's more up near the top. And you could there is some on the that was on the first layer. Mostly this time it picked up the silver, but there's also so there's fine holographic silver glitters in here too. So gorgeous. I love this one. Moonwalk's your favorite too, is it? Yeah, I can't get over it. It's just, oh. All right. Let's do the purple now. This one's called Martian Macarena. This is beautiful too. I love this shade, the purple foils that I see in here because they're nice and bright. So that's really gorgeous. Mallory and Kendra and I were talking. We said we need a new trial to follow. You guys know there's that one going on right now. It's the retrial of like the obsessed ex-boyfriend. I don't know. He killed his girlfriend or whatever. I haven't been following it, but that's what Law and Crime Network has been airing every day. But I haven't gotten into that one. When I work with foil dips, I like to pat them, or glitter dips even. I like to pat them down. And at least if I'm trying to get, you know, like maximum foil coverage, I like to pat them down. If you don't want that, if you want like lighter coverage with the foils, then just don't pat them down. Let them let the base dry. And then when you brush off, you know, only the foil that's stuck, you know, to the nail will be there and the rest will just brush away. All right, let's do a second layer of, oh, the video's over, whatever it was. So now, like, going back and like looking, you know, in hindsight at the Alex Murdaugh trial and everything, there's things like he did and said that were like really, like, you could tell, like, I went there and did what I did. I was going to do exactly what I didn't want to do. I don't know. It's just like the words he used and stuff, you know. But not only that, he was just a horrible person. I mean, he was making so much money in attorney fees on these multi-million-dollar settlements for children whose parents died in accidents and a guy who was a quadriplegic, you know what I mean? And and he stole their money on top of like all his, you know, attorney fees that he was getting. Just a disgusting human being. I'm not exactly sure where they were when they first started, but this is gorgeous. Wow. Okay, I don't know. I like it. I love them all, but I really do like this purple one very much. This is super pretty. The glitters that are in this, Christy, they look different to some of the other ones. They're iridescent, but they're shifty, but there's also purple and teal. Wow. Yeah. And then there's purple foil pieces, black foil pieces, mica pieces. lots of fine glitters. I can see some small holographic purple glitters, and then these medium-sized iridescent ones. I think I just did 2 dips and now I'm doing a third by mistake. I am. I must be. Whoops. I also think the prosecutor on the Murdaugh trial did really well. I liked them. This is so pretty. Maybe I'll use that one. But I don't have a mani plan for this one because I wasn't thinking of using this one. That's gorgeous though too, you guys. That one is called Martian Macarena. And we have one more left to swatch. It's the blue one called Hyperion Hustle. Hey, Britt. Yeah, wicked entitled asshole. His kids are too, though, were. I don't like to talk ill of the dead, but Paul, he does not. I know everybody was talking, not, I'm sure he was a good person deep down, but he did some pretty horrible things. And they got away, they were used to doing whatever they wanted and getting away with it. And for Alec Murdaugh, his whole, 50 something years. Hi, Michelle. You like the names of the dips? Yeah, I can't take any credit for that. This is gorgeous too. They're all so pretty. I can't wait to get them top coated. And since I have some more Cosmic 2-in-1 gel top coat, we'll just use that to top coat them rather than activating and putting dip top coat on. I don't know what time I got up. And looking at the records, obviously I've been up for a while. So Kendra and I are both doing manis today, and we're gonna post tomorrow. But I also want to try and do one for Monday if I can. I'm not on a BBB on Monday, am I, Christy? I got one in the mail, but I don't even know what the date of it is. Wasn't it Blushing Blooms and Beautiful Buds? Yeah, that's what I got, but I don't see my name on it. Yeah, I'm not on it. How come my name's not on this one? Yeah, but you sent it to me. Oh, you're so mean to me. No, you're so good to me. Thank you. It is tomorrow, Michelle. I have to do that mani tonight or tomorrow morning. So pretty. That's one dip. Michelle, do you have your dips picked for the color palette challenge? I think Kendra has hers picked out. I don't have mine picked out. I haven't even thought about that yet. I love these dips so much. Oh, so this one, you guys, has iridescent glitters as well, but these iridescent glitters are teal, like teal, aqua. And then there's mica, there's blue and black foils. No silver foils, right? That's just all mica, Christy. And then there's fine glitter, small blue glitters, like really small ones. Then those medium iridescent glitters. There's no big, large chunkies in here or anything. But like when you look in here, all that you see that looks silver is all mica. So don't let it throw you off though, because they're all laying nice and flat. You know what I mean? It's not difficult to work with. And Christy has other dips with mica in them as well. And it's she's like, I think the only company I know of that even has used mica in their dips. I'm kind of surprised more companies don't do it. But maybe it's just not like the normal thing people would think, you know. Although people put shell piece abalone shells on nails, so. Yeah, Britt, it's my challenge and I don't even know what I'm doing. I'm probably just gonna pick colors. I don't know, it'd be nice if I could, you know, make it an ambassador Manny, like check one of those off. But if it ends up being, you know, random colors or whatever, then so be it. Last month, my Manny didn't even match the palette. It was so fun. It was way off. All right, let's top coat these, you guys. Oh, geez, Tara, 3 sets today? I know, Tara. Yeah, don't. Oh my goodness. This one here, Moonwalk. I'm putting the top coat on, but these holographic glitters, so gorgeous. It's so pretty. I don't know if it comes across on screen, but it's really gorgeous. I love it. All right, let's top coat Kendra's Supernova Shimmy. That's the pink one here. I'm sorry, but I still gotta pop off and put peel base on too. But Dominic like needed me this morning to like rub his belly, and you know, he wasn't feeling good, so he wanted mom. That's why I kind of disappeared for a while this morning, you guys, off of Instagram. That was why. This one is so gorgeous too. Look at that. Look at that. That one's named after me. That's Tara's Titan Twist. That's the name of that one, you guys. Okay, and then the blue one, Hyperion Hustle. They're all beautiful. So, you know, you can get them as, you know, the entire collection or, you know, individually. And in whatever size you want. And my code is Tara10, and I think Kendra's is Kendra10. But it might be I think it's Kendra10. And then Time Warp is the sunflower slash gold one. But, you know, it's got a fair amount of black foils. And are those black glitters in here? I see too. I believe there's some small black glitters in this too. Plus the mica, which gives it a silvery effect. And then there are also iridescent glitters in this. This is super pretty too. And then last but definitely not least, the purple one, Martian Macarena. OMG, look at this one. Gorgeous. This has, so these iridescent glitters have these teal flashbacks, you know, but then you got like the silvery from the mica, and then you got the black from the black foils, and then you have the purple base acrylic, but then you also have a brighter shade of the purple foils. Just a lot to look at, right? It's super gorgeous. I love it. All right, so I'm going to cure all of these now for a minute in my lamp, and I'm going to get going popping off while us debate what I'm going to put on my nails. So should I use the teal one, that Tara's Titan Twist, or should I use Moonwalk? If I use the teal one, you guys, I'm going to do 2 chrome nails, 3 with the new dip, and then I'm going to stamp in black, I think, on the 2 chrome nails. I was originally thinking of stamping animal print, to be honest with you, but then I was like, the name of the collection is, you know, the Interstellar Disco, so it's like kind of like space theme, right? I don't have any disco ball things like stamping plates. Anyway, so the closest I have are like stars. Yeah, so I just thought animal print didn't go really with the theme as much as I love animal print on my nails. Oh, yours is. Oh, is it, Michelle? I can't wait to see it. All right, let me pull these out. They're done curing. The Cosmic 2-in-1 top coat, you guys, is UV reactive. So whenever you put your hand in the lamp, they light up like a bluish purple color. And all of these they did it too. So this is what they all look like. Here's the, well, if I can hold it properly, the full collection. Now, am I going to go with Moonwalk and 2 black nails, or the teal and a couple chrome nails? I think I'm going to use Moonwalk. I love them all. And I'm definitely going to be doing more than one mani. So today I think I'm going to use Moonwalk. And then my next mani will be with the teal one. I hope I'm making the right decision. I love this purple one. I love the pink one too. The blue's super pretty. They're all really, really pretty. It's hard to choose. But I do think these are my 2 favorites. Isn't it awesome, Michelle? Yeah, I love her top coat. It's really good. And not only that, it's great. Like, I never have issues chroming when I use that top coat. Like, some top coats, the chrome won't, like, I don't know, I just don't have issues. It's always, it chromes the way it's supposed to. Like, I've had issues with other dip top coats when my chroming might look a little uneven or something. Oh, that's awesome, Michelle. I use dip top coat on my manis, but I use the Cosmic for finally gonna pop this one off. I really like this mani. Christy, our manis are similar. Anyway, what was I gonna say? Yeah, I lost my train of thought. No big deal. I even started a Alec Murdaugh playlist on YouTube, saving videos of stuff to do with Alec Murdaugh, trial footage and stuff like that. My favorite stuff to watch is like him being cross-examined. What an awful person. And it's just like, I think I'm so fascinated by it because there's so many other crimes revolving around it, right? Mallory, I was at your live this morning and I was asking you questions. The girl was like talking but like not answering my questions. I was like trying to telepathically let her know, look at the messages, check your messages, you know. Anyway, she was doing decals, and you know what she did before she put the decal down? She used transfer foil gel. And then put the decal on that instead of like gel base. So I was like, oh, I'm gonna have to try that. But I had to figure it out on my own that that's what she did because she didn't see my question asking about what she was doing. Anyway, she's live every Friday in the Nails Truly Facebook group, you guys. She always does a little, like a decal tutorial. Early, though, you know, like 9 o'clock my time, so 8 o'clock her time, so 8 o'clock Central. But I heard her say on the live, she does 3 manis a day, you guys. And she's got 2 babies. Like, sometimes I do 2 manis a day, you know, but 3, I could not do that every day. No way. I just couldn't keep up with that pace, you know. If I had to do 3 manis in a day, like, I'm sure I could pull it off, but not on an everyday thing. It's like Superwoman. Hi, Heather. Good morning. So, I'm still popping off right now, but I just watched the new collection from Cosmic Nails. It's coming out on Monday, and it's a collaboration between Cosmic Nails, Kendra, Southern Dipped, and me. It's a collection of 6 dips. So I'll show them to you in a minute. But we're gonna do a mani with one of the dips today. I also pulled out Sinner from Cosmic Nails. It's like the only black from her I have. It's not like the blackest black, but it's a black enough shimmer dip. So that's what's going to go on my other 2 nails. Yeah. It's hurting. Dominic said his stomach's hurting. I gave him Pepto earlier this morning, but that was like early, you know, when we got back from the bus stop. Do you want more Pepto? I can't hear him. He's in the other room. My son's homesick from school today, you guys. He's not feeling good. I think I need to put... Yeah, hon? Hold on, okay? I have to go see him for a second, you guys. I'm sorry. He's having stomach pains. I can't make him walk to me, you know. I'll be right there, hon. I just want to just finish smoothing out my nails, and then I'll go see him. I don't know exactly, but in close time, the bubble coming out of those wheels really chicken. I got up and took the chicken from him. Let me ask you this: were the dogs? It's weird. I know I top coat. Oh, I think I top coated with Luxie nail gel top coat, and I didn't put a base coat on, and so some of it peeled off, and so I don't have a shiny surface on all of my nails. I'm gonna have to top coat a couple. Now I have this, so. Oh, you are going to do the palette challenge? Awesome. You had to redo all your tips? What, were they growing out? Oh, why, Christy? Does it stain? Center? Oh, thank you. Yeah, I know. Everybody's been sick. Let me go see what he needs. I'll be right back, guys. I also have a marble stamping plate. I could maybe do like... Oh, no, I'm doing the black, so I'm not going to be stamping or doing any chrome, huh? I'll be right back. Seconds of Maggie saying he's got a chicken. And so then what did you do? I put the chicken up. Right. How long did that take? Did you get out of the golf cart to do that? I did. Right. And you had to go walk to where it was? Well, yeah. I mean, it 2 feet, but I did that, yes. All right, so how long did that take? So we're at 8:46 now. How long did that take? Seconds. Just seconds. What did you do after that? Got back on the golf cart. Okay. What did you do after that? I left. You left. Now, did I jumped on the golf cart and left? That's what I was getting ready to say. Did I get on the golf cart and leave that second? Probably not. But did I get on the golf cart and leave very quickly after that? I did. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that, guys. Yes, Christy. All right. Do you have a different black? What would you recommend? I don't have anything else now, but what would you recommend for me in the future? I mean, that's the only... I have Gunmetal Gala, which would probably match really well, but you know, that would be like a lot. So I'm not going to use that dip. Blackjack. All right. I'll have to add that to my wish list. All right, so I'm just going to go over the few nails that aren't shiny, just so I can, you know, make sure they are shiny for peel base. So we had parent-teacher conferences last night at Dominic's school. Well, they were from 3 to 6. We got there at like 4:30, I think. Maybe 5. Maybe 5. I don't know. We walked, so it took a while, you know. But all the teachers, like we met all, I was able to meet all of his teachers, like his main teachers. Like I didn't meet the gym teacher, and there was one teacher he wanted me to meet that he had last semester that we saw twice in the hall, but like we weren't introduced. And we didn't have time to talk with his English teacher, but I met all of his other teachers, and they all said he's polite, he's well behaved. You know, I mean, nothing but good things to say. His grades are good. His math teacher said that I know I can be tough on you, but it's because I know you can do better, because he didn't get such a grade. He actually failed math last semester. So, yeah, so, but otherwise, everything was good. Oh, they were too short. You have square, right? Or square nails, right, Heather? I'm pretty sure they're square. Am I wrong? This is the mani I did yesterday on the live. I laugh like every time I look down and see all these shamrocks. It's kind of cute though, and like a in your face St. Patrick's Day way. The glitter is gorgeous. It has these blue shifts in it. Oh, it's so pretty. Like that would be a great dip for One Color Wednesday. It's really gorgeous. Not just blue shifts though. There's some gold shifts in it as well. That's called Cora. The light green is Shamrock Shake. And those are from Luxie. All right. All right, let's get Peel Base on. Coffin squarish. Okay. Soon as I put my Peel Base on, Heather, I'll show you the collection, okay, that I swatched. This brush is so long on this in this Peel Base bottle. This is the Black Dahlia Lacquer Peel Base. But the brush is like the longest brush I've ever seen come with like a polish or a peel base or any type of gel liquid, you know. But it's good. It reaches the bottom of the bottle. So I appreciate that. And this peel base is scented. She has it in like 8 different scents, you guys. So it's really cool. And it works good. Okay. Get the change out. Oh, I know, Kendra, right? Oh my God, you see me trying to type in on Dominic's laptop like all the information like before the live, because yeah, it's not fun. I'm like tap 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 with the points of the tips of my fingernails. I wonder if I can get even closer in. I don't know if that's any better. You're putting peel base on now too? What mani are you doing? Okay, Heather, let me show you these dips. So this is a collab between Cosmic Nails, Kendra, and me. It's the Interstellar Disco Collection, and it is 6 glitter and foil dips in different colors. So this one here is the pink one, and it's called Kendra's Supernova Shimmy. And it has pink and black foils. It has iridescent glitters. It has a pink acrylic base. It has pink fine glitters. And it has mica pieces in it as well. And then there's a blue one called Hyperion Hustle. Same general makeup as the pink dip, but in blue. We have a purple one called Martian Macarena. I love that one. Then we have this sunflower slash day glow slash gold. This is called Time Warp. This one's Tara's Titan Twist. It's more like an aqua teal. And this one, excuse me, here is called Moonwalk. And it's actually a thermal. So it changes to a clear, I believe Christy said. I think it's going to be hard to see it with everything else going on, Christy. Am I wrong? Between like the foils and the glitters. I'm not sure. I don't know. We'll see because that's the one I'm using. So I'm going to use Moonwalk on 3 nails and I'm going to do 2 nails black. Or maybe I'll do 3 nails black and 2 nails glitter. No, I'm going to do the Moonwalk on 3 nails. I'll do it on my thumb and then my middle and my ring. And then my index and my pinky, I will do black. And I might put silver striping tape across because I'm me. So that's a good possibility. Something's probably going on those plain black nails. Let's leave it at that. I just gotta wait on my peel base to dry. But yeah, I did pull out some stamping plates. But this was when I was planning to stamp on, when I was thinking of using the teal, you know. I could stamp in silver on black, but it's not really noticeable when I stamp in silver on black, at least for me, you know. It's not like like images really don't jump out and they don't always translate in photographs. So, like if I were going to do any stamping on the solid black nails, and actually the dip I'm using is a shimmer, it's a black shimmer, I would probably want to stamp in white. I just don't know if I'm going to do that, you know. I think black nails with maybe the Cosmic Nails silver, the hollow striping stickers might work. I also have the gray ones, although I'm leaning more towards the holographic ones. So I have these, and I also have these. And if you guys don't have these, you should definitely get them because she has them in so many different colors, and it's so much easier than rolls of striping tape. And another thing I want to say is that the striping stickers are different widths on the sheet that you got, you know, so you have multiple options for thicknesses. Ooh, I got these. Totally forgot I had these. So they're stickers, but there's silver moons in there. There's gold stars. Those wouldn't go. But the silver moons, maybe I could use those on the black nails. That's an option too. I'll leave those out. Anything else? I don't know. That's enough, right? That's enough options. I don't want to overwhelm myself. Aren't they pretty? Yeah, so this collection goes on sale Monday, March 20th at 10 a.m. Central Time. It's called the Interstellar Disco Collection, and it's available in multiple sizes, you know what I mean? Or like I said, if there's just like a couple dips you like, or whether you want that or the whole collection, you know, you can get it however you want and whatever size you want. Yeah, I like the striping stickers too. You use them more creatively than me, though, Michelle. Like, I have some chevron ones, and I've never used them to color block. I've never used any of her stuff like that to color block. Oh, maybe I have for like a diagonal color block, but not in a creative way, the way you do. I just don't think outside the box like that, I guess. I'm just not very creative that way. This is a stunning collection. This purple one keeps catching my eye every time I look down because those teal flashbacks in the iridescent glitters really pop from the purple that is in there. I don't know if you guys can see them. It's so pretty. They're all gorgeous. I'm so happy. Look how beautiful that one is. And the pink one. Gorgeous. So I was a little worried, like, that there's not a solid. There's no solids in the collection. Most collections, include, glitter foil, whatever, and, a couple solids, right, to pair with it. But I think, like, we all have so many solid dips, right, that you can pair it on your own. So, like, why waste those dips with solids? Let's just make more glitters. Solids are not necessary in your opinion. All right, Michelle, agree. Right? That's what I mean. Like, we all have, like, a black or a gray or white or whatever you want to pair with something like this, or a different shade of blue, or again, you could pair it with a black. Well, any of these could be paired with a black. If you wanted to pair it with a silver or a chrome, you could do that. I personally think like something like this would look, for me, would work well with like a lighter shade of purple, like a lilac or something. And with this, I would want to pair this with some type of an aqua. So I'm excited. I have ideas, not necessarily design ideas, but color pairing ideas for the collection. Oh, that's nice of you to say, Heather. I get a lot of inspiration from other people's nails, you know what I mean? And then I save, people's pictures. But a lot of times, yeah, I just end up coming up with something on my own, I guess. But I get, for sure, the most inspiration I get is off of Instagram. I get a fair amount from Pinterest too, but I just love Instagram. And like all of you ladies, Manny's, that's what inspires me. But oh my god, Tara's nails today just blew me away. So good. That talent, right? I told Christy, I said, I totally slept on this girl. I think look at that. All right, we're good to go. Let's, all right, so Christy warned me that this particular black, excuse me, can stain. But I'm not scared. Let's do it. So this is going on the pinky and the index finger. It's got a really nice shimmer to it. I just want to give it a little stir. I stuck my finger in it. All right. I am using dip liquids from Crival Nails today. My husband just got up. I'm glad he's using his vacation days, because a lot of times he'll get to the end of the year and have to use them or lose them, you know what I mean? It's like, just enjoy them, spread it, you know. When you don't feel like going in, don't go in. He has over a month of paid days, you know. Sick days. Very pretty color, Christy. I just recently got Center, you guys. I don't even think I've swatched it yet. I actually think it's really pretty. Doesn't seem too messy. So for this dip anyway, I'll pour over and then I'll lay flat for the second layer. But when we start working with the glitter, I'm going to lay flat for both dips, just the way I did it when I swatched them. Oh, this doesn't seem messy, Christy. No. The hair. Cute. There's a glitter on my hand. I want to get it off so it doesn't fall into anything. All right. I don't know what you're talking about. There's like no staining. It's one of your older colors. Mine to Michelle. What's that mean, Tara? Mine to Michelle. You blow dry your PLBs? Does it work? What do you use? Cool? Do you hit the cool button or do you do it with warm air? Hi, Brandis. It is? I'm using Dominic's laptop. That's why it's and I have it like sitting on a stack of books. So right now this is Sinner. It's not like dark black, you know, like blackest black, like a jet black. But I really like the shimmer in it. Yeah, I think it's gorgeous. Maybe I should have poured over though, because now I'm gonna end up with it on my skin more. I wasn't thinking of that. Brandis, I just swatched and I'm going to use one of the dips anyway from the Interstellar Disco collection that's coming out Monday, the collab collection with Kendra and Christy and myself. They're all glitter and foil dips in different shades. They're super pretty. And I'm using the one that's like a blackish gray color. Oh, I forgot the mica part. There's mica in all of them too. Okay. Oh yeah, even with that dip that was originally on my skin, it's gone. Christy had mentioned something about that this was one of her older dips, and she was worried that maybe I'd have some staining, but I'm telling you guys, I didn't. I applied really nice. Okay, so the other three nails are going to be with Moonwalk, and that is the thermal of the bunch. I think I'm just going to use this cupcake liner. Has a little bit of residue, but it's not going to affect this dip, you know. Oh, you want to see them, Brandis? I already swatched them all. All right, here they are. If I can get them all. Hold on. All right. So there's the purple. The purple one is called Martian Macarena. I'll just show them to you one by one because I can't hold them all nicely in my hands. Then this is the one I'm going to use today. It's called Moonwalk. And this one changes like to clear when warm. The blue is called Hyperion Hustle. There's this sunflowery goldish color called Time Warp. The teal one is called Tara's Titan Twist. And then finally, Kendra's Supernova Shimmy. How gorgeous. So, yeah, we're super excited. We've been planning this collection since last year. Like, if it was supposed to come out last year, but you know how time, stuff comes up and things, But so we're really excited that it's like happening, And Christy did an amazing job, like taking like our vision, and interpreting it and then translating it into dips that like I'm totally gaga over. Look at this. It's like so shiny, What's not to love about that? Okay, so I am going to lay flat like I said. What I'm thinking though, if I have my nails covered totally in mica and foils and glitters, I mean, that's all good. But like I said, you're not going to see the thermal change. So I guess it depends, do I want to give up some of that coverage so that more of the acrylic shows through? I don't know. I guess I'm just going to dip and see what happens. Although if I pour over for the first layer and then maybe lay flat for the second, maybe I would get some of that thermal change that you'd be able to see. Maybe I'll do that. Let's see what happens if I pour over. And I won't pat anything down. I'll just like let it sit and then I'll brush off. Yeah, because I want to try and show the thermal change, right? Yeah, normally I do pour over for the first layer and then lay flat for second. Unless I'm trying, but on these swatches, I laid flat both dips just because I wanted like maximum impact on those, Oh yeah, look at how it's turning white on my nail. See that? Where it's warm? How pretty. Oh my. You guys, this one is called Moonwalk. It's gorgeous. Super exciting. Okay. I'm just I'll leave it. I'll just move on and just do the other nails, then we'll brush off. So, nobody's doing anything for St. Patrick's Day, huh? When I asked earlier, everybody just pretty much said they're not. How about you, Michelle? You're young and single, well, engaged, but, You're not tied down to anything. You and Jordan have plans for tonight? Are you doing anything, Brandis? This is so pretty. Look at the thermal change. I'm so happy I chose to use this one. I'm going to pour some back in. I dumped it all out, so. I'm glad my hands aren't freezing like normal. It's supposed to be 57 degrees today. Pretty amazing. Like, that's really warm for here, you know, at this time of year, so. Okay, these should be good to brush off. Super gorgeous. Christy, I love this. Kendra, speak up. You've been so quiet. What's going on with your Manny? If you guys didn't hear me earlier, Kendra's using the pink. Her plan, wasn't dry. Her plan is to use the pink and the teal with Caught Red-Handed, which is a nude that glows in the dark. And she was going to be doing some color blocking, I think. So I'm curious how her Manny's coming along. Oh no, he did, Brandis? I miss corned beef. I know. I every year I'm like, God, I forgot about that. And like, I wish I had thought to get the stuff to make it. And here it is again. But my husband doesn't like it. So I'd be making it. Like, Dominic won't eat the cabbage, but I'd pretty much be making it for myself. This is so gorgeous. All right, I'm just brushing off a little more firmly here. That's just one layer, like, pouring over, and it looks really pretty just like that too. All right, I'm going to lay flat now. And no big deal if I don't pick up, you know, parts of the dip that I want on the nail. If we need to, you know, we'll just hand place to get the look we want. It looks pretty good to me so far, though. There's a piece of mica. It's up kind of high. I'm going to push it down. Just make sure nothing's hanging off or anything. I love the, I actually think I'm going to take this piece of mica off. I am. Okay. I really love the holographic glitters that are in this dip. And you can still see the thermal change through it. So I really like it very much. We were drinking to school. Oh, Ruben. Yeah, that sounds so good right now. You too, Patty? Patty, you making corned beef, cabbage, and potatoes today? Why can't we be neighbors? Kendra, you're already buffing? Oh, well, I swatched the dips. You didn't have to. Okay. So I was looking at the cosmic calendar, the schedule, to see who was on this collection. I think Cynthia and Tina on this collection. I'm just patting down any foils that are there. Okay. Couple of glitters I'm just pulling off. I don't think, like I said, I want to have, as much as I love like all the glitter and the sparkle, I want that thermal change to show through. So if I need to, like, remove a glitter or a piece of foil or something here or there, I will. It's so gorgeous. Oh my. Look at that. So pretty. What? Oh, all right. Mallory, Cynthia, Mary. Oh, Mary. Okay. I was thinking it was Tina. All right. I was right about Cynthia, though. And you. Yay. Aw, Brandis. I'm sorry. Blame Christy. I just hope it sells okay. I hope it doesn't flop. But I don't know who wouldn't want these dips. All right. I should be using a plastic bag to pat these down. I definitely should. I love the black foils in this too. I think it just gives it like a nice touch. I know they all have black foils, but it looks really good with this one. I made a foil like bleed up here with my precision tool, trying to move it. Hi. Okay, let's brush off. I hope you had fun doing the collection, Christy. I just spilled some. I gotta get this acrylic off my finger before I scream. My over-the-top St. Patrick's Manny. But the cool thing was I have both hands. They didn't match, of course, yesterday, but we had parent-teacher conferences. And normally, as soon as I leave my house, I lose a nail somewhere. And I went through the whole thing, all my nails. And I got a compliment from one of the teachers. She said, "Oh, I love your nails." And I said, what I always say, "Thank you, I do them myself." It was the Luxie, it was the Easter Manny with the gel topper, the speckled topper with the Skittle Manny that for Brandish, you did one too, that Manny. That was the hand she saw that she complimented. All right, so we're going to go through and encapsulate. Maybe I won't even put anything on the black nails. That would not be really like me. But this dip has a lot going on. I don't know. We probably will still use striping stickers. I have my Cosmic Ultra Clear. Let me just hit my vape a couple times. And then we'll get going on encapsulating. Kendra, so how does your Manny look? All you said, excuse me, was, "I'm buffing." That's funny, Brandis, how you just had parent-teacher conferences, and so did we. And we're on opposite coasts. My mother-in-law and her mother, so I guess she's technically like my grandmother-in-law, but she's grandma, are coming over on Sunday afternoon to visit. And Dominic's birthday is Tuesday. My baby's turning 12. All right. Thanks for your patience, guys. Ooh, I forgot, though. I have these stickers. So should I, in your opinion, guys, if I put anything on these black nails, should I use the Silver Moon stickers or the holographic striping stickers? Like, across the top of the nail at the cuticle. And then these moons, there's all different ones. It's like different phases of the moon or something. I got them at CVS. You guys have probably seen this brand if you go to CVS. Paparazzi. They sell like nail files and but cheapy nail files. Cute little, probably made for like teenager girls or whatever, But I like cute things too. Our spring break is after Easter. So the week after Easter is spring break. They had a week off in February. They get February vacation and then they get an April vacation. So it will be the day after Easter it will start. How about you? I know in Kendra, her kids, they don't have February break. Right, Kendra? There's no February vacation? No, you know what? Now that I'm looking at Sinner, Christy, is this even black or is it more like a super dark gray? I don't think it's a true black, you guys. I think it's more like steel gray. It's beautiful. It's my first time ever using it, so that's why I'm not sure. I'm going to try and get away with one layer of clear over these nails. If I use Brandis's method of pressing down after activating, hopefully these will be nice and flat. Just want to make sure I base over everything on this fingernail. Moon and tape, Christy. Charcoal. Yes, charcoal. Thank you. I think that's the word I was searching for and just kept coming up with steel. Thank you. Oh, first week of April? Yours is the end of the month, Kendra? The end of March? You mean this month? Okay, I got you, Christy. All right. Yeah, I think it's a great color. And it works good with this manicure too. With this dip. I think it's it works perfect. Dark is your soul. Kendra, did you hear me? How's your Manny looking? How did the color block turn out? Give Kendra props. She's been getting more creative lately with her manis and her nail art and stuff. Expanding her horizons. Proud of her. Guys, I was so excited about that Nail Pro magazine thing. I DM'd my mother. That's why I screenshotted it and everything, because I wanted to send it to her, because she never likes my posts. Like once in a great while, but barely ever. Like I get no support. You know what I mean? So like a little kid, Mommy, look, be proud of me. But she was excited. She thought it was pretty awesome. But I barely talk to her. We don't talk on the phone or anything anymore. We used to be very close, but she moved to South Carolina and became really outspoken about politically incorrect stuff that I just don't agree with, and I just can't. So but Dominic talks to her and stuff. He has a good relationship with her. That's important to me, Kendra, is this your first time using the 2-in-1? Oh, it came out good? You love it so much? Yay, I can't wait to see then. Was this your first time using the 2-in-1? She was on the fence, Christy. I'm going to tell you. Sorry, Kendra, I'm ratting you out here. But she was like, is it really that good? Like, she didn't know if she was going to get it or not, I'm like, yeah, it's really that good. Like, she didn't know if I was just blowing steam or something. Ha ha, told you. It did, Brandis. I'm sorry. My father was a deadbeat who died alone of cancer, who never met my kids, never paid child support. He would quit jobs and then go work at another job. And then when the state would find him and start taking money out of his paycheck, he would literally quit that job. And then when I was 10, we were living in New Hampshire. With my mother, her boyfriend, me, my sister, and brother. My father showed up like one day and was like, "Oh, I want to come to Massachusetts," which is where we were from and where his family was, and go see the family for the weekend. And he just showed up without warning. But my mother let us go, because we wanted to. It was our dad. We were excited to see him. We hadn't seen him in a long time or whatever. She let us go, and he just never brought us back. So we ended up living with him for a few years, him and his girlfriend, until I think he got tired of doing it. He had a lot of help from his parents, my grandparents, and his girlfriend, who was like a second mother to me because I lived with them from age 10 to 13. So that was like, when like changes are going on with your body. And so she was the one who was there, at that time. She passed away from cancer too. But my father, when he died broke, living in this dilapidated trailer that like didn't even have running water, I don't think, or I mean it was gross. And we had to pay for his funeral, So I was like, thanks for nothing. And then, it is his loss. Yeah, I mean, at the time, I didn't think it was kidnapping, but yeah. I mean, well, when my parents split up, they were separated from the time I was 7 until they officially got divorced when I was 10. So they were just separated. There was no custody ruling or anything. My father just left, or whatever. They split up. He disappeared. So we moved to New Hampshire. We were living there with my mother. And then, yeah, he just showed up out of the blue. So after he didn't take us back, then there was a whole court thing. They officially got divorced. And at that time, the judge took all of our wishes into consideration. And my brother and I were like excited to like be with our father. So we both said we wanted to live with our dad. And Michelle, my sister, wanted to live with my mother, but like she got overruled. So my father got custody of us. And that was for 3 years. But after that 3 years was up, we were like sick of living with him. He was an alcoholic, you know what I mean? It just him and his girlfriend would fight. He would drink and drive with us all the time. I remember one time he got pulled over by a cop drunk with us, and the cop let him go. He knew he was drunk. He would go to the bar and leave us outside sitting in the truck while he would go into the bar and drink. Or he would take us to the bar with him. I grew up eating pickled eggs, sitting at the bar. So that was, I mean, this was like the 80s. Like, you're drinking and driving wasn't the big thing it was today, But I mean, I remember one time him going around a curve on the road, on the wrong side of the road. So if somebody was coming the other way, there was going to be a head-on collision. All of us are in the truck with him, my sister and brother and me, I'm like, why are you doing that? And he said that it would get us there faster. Like, yeah, so we were just fed up. By the time I was 13, then we went back. My mother got custody, and after that, he disappeared again. He messaged me when I was pregnant with my oldest son. Oh, he was in jail. I'm going to be a grandfather. And then he said something about my boyfriend better be treating me right or he's going to get out his shotgun, Betsy. He never had a shotgun. I think he had like BB guns, But he would say stuff like, "Oh, now you're gonna play in like the protective father," and I wrote him back and I said, "You can be in my son's life, but you actually have to like be there. You can't half-ass it. You can't do to him what you did to me. You know, I'm not gonna allow that." And he never wrote back, and that was the last conversation I ever had with him. And that was when I was 21, and he died. Do you know what year my father died, Nick? Yeah, what year? 10 years ago? But yeah, both of our fathers died the same year. And they both died young. My father was, I think, 59, and I think his father was 57. Yeah, it was 10 years ago. I can feel some spots on these nails, you guys. Like, all right, well, we'll see what happens. I'm going to activate. If I feel that I need to do another layer of clear, maybe I'll go over them again with clear after activating. But let's see if I can smooth them out a little bit. All right. Yeah, I know, right? She did, Tara. This is my group therapy, ladies. Thank you for being here for me. But I mean, at the time, that was just what was happening. Like, I didn't know how weird or abnormal all that stuff was because it was just the way it was. You know what I mean? And my mother was not in the best situation. She was doing things she shouldn't have been doing as far as certain drugs and stuff. And her boyfriend was an alcoholic. And you know what I mean? So that wasn't really like the best. But my mother always loved us and did the best she could. You know what I mean? Especially considering she got zero help from my father. Imagine a single mother with 3 kids to support, you know, and she did it. And I don't know how she did it. But I mean, as we got older, I mean, we had cable, we had, you know, she brought us to concerts. I went to 5 New Kids on the Block concerts, all paid for by my mother. You know, we took limos to these concerts. We went on vacations. I mean, like New Hampshire or whatever, local, you know, but I mean, she was a good mom. I mean, she made mistakes, you know, but I mean, she did the best she could, you know, from being such a young mother. That's so young, Brandis. Was she sick? I know that she passed. I'm really sorry about that. And Patty has said to me, because Patty, you know, was close to her mom and she misses her mother and stuff, and I don't want to have regrets, you know, so that, I mean, I can be civil with her. I feel like I can't be close to her because I didn't realize she was so closed-minded. I always thought she was open-minded. She grew up in the 70s, but in her older age, it's like I don't know. Maybe that's how she's always felt, and now in her older age, she just doesn't give a shit, and she's just gonna say what she thinks anyway, you know. I'm sorry about your dad too, Brandis. I'm just gonna activate these charcoal nails first. All right, we gotta go to work on these and get these two hopefully get nice and flat for me. I love how you can even smooth out the free edges of your nail doing this, you know. Oh my god, that's amazing. Like, I was so worried about this nail. It's incredible. Still blows me away. That's amazing. There's a couple little, well, maybe I can still get it. Something's sticking up over here. Ah, I got it though. All right. Nice. It's still going to need a little bit of smoothing, but compared to how it was before, incredible. I used Cosmix Ultra Clear to encapsulate in case I didn't mention that. It's a great clear. It's, you know, it's excellent. It doesn't cloud anything up. Okay. Nice. Yay. It was sudden. She had the flu and took a double dose of her meds. Oh my God. That is horrible. I'm sorry. So it was sudden. I think that's even more traumatic, you know. It's definitely more traumatic when it's sudden. Did she live in California too, Brandis? Did you grow up in California? Okay. Just gotta try. The hardest part I have with doing this is like right, not at the free edge, but like right at the end of my finger ends, smoothing it there. All right, I guess that's pretty good. A little bump. All right. Didn't work out as good on this nail, but that's all right. We'll just file it. Super, super pretty. Right now it's in cold mode. Okay. All right, let's just wait for these to cure. Christy said stickers and moons. I can't do both. Let me open this and see what kind of moons are in it. Kind of weird. Yeah, see those? If I was going to use moons, I don't know. I think I might do the striping stickers just because they're cosmic, you know, keep us full cosmic Manny. I think the moons would look cute too, though. Go big or go home. She lived in Yosemite, like Yosemite Park. Oh, okay. You did grow up there. I don't know how you can afford to live there, girl. Go for it, she says. Yeah, but how would I do it, Christy? Because these moons are like hollowed out in the center. So if I was going to use striping tape, I would probably use it, you know, across the top at the cuticle. But then where do I put the moon? Right? I thought. Unless I do like a diagonal striping tape line. Striping tape on the diagonal can be a bitch, though, sometimes. Too bad these stars are gold. They'd be perfect. Do I have the cosmic wrap with the purple background and black moons? Ha ha ha. Okay, Christy, forget the moons. Purple background and black moons. I just got a couple sample wraps. I put them down over here. No, I have a purple one with skulls. I don't know. I have a lot of cosmic stuff, but I don't remember. I got another purple one with skulls. How many of these you send me, Christy? Ooh, this will be good to use this spring. I have never used this one. All right. We should probably be ready to file, huh? There we go. Okay. A silver paint dot where the moon is going over a stripe. Where the moon is going over a stripe. You mean to fill in the moon, Brandis? These charcoal nails hardly need any work. I am loving my new milk frother from Amazon that I got for $11.99. Guys, in the past, when my steamer and frother on my espresso machine stopped working, I would just chuck the machine and buy a new one. And that's what happened to my third espresso machine. But I just bought this frother and I just heat up the milk in the microwave, right? And it works so good, so much better than a brand new espresso machine, like any of my new ones ever worked. I'm amazed at how well it works. So I'm super excited about that. I know I keep talking about it like every day, but I'm still really impressed. I do have silver gel liners and stuff. Even these aren't going to be bad to file. There's a few spots where it's uneven, but I think for the most part we'll be all right. I'm going to actually use the sponge file to start. This is a 180 grit sponge file. I feel like it'll just be a little more gentle, you know. Although it might not. We'll see how well it smooths it. Oh yeah, it's working fine. I didn't even get dressed. I'm in my pajamas. Oops. But yesterday I had to get dressed and put on makeup and all that, you know, so it's nice to have a day not to. Although that's I usually don't put on makeup anyway, but I normally do get dressed. I'm just smoothing the sidewall and the free edge here, right? So there's no lumps or jagged edges. That actually was really easy to file. Nice. How was filing for you, Kendra? So, Christy, you're going to do a mani, right, with this collection? Are you going to use Moonwalk? Yeah, Brandis, the whole reason I was thinking stars was because of the name of the collection, you know, the Interstellar Disco collection. So either like something celestial or something with a disco ball, right? But I don't have a disco ball stamping plate or anything like that. So I was like, let's think of like I was originally gonna stamp stars. I've been throwing different ideas around, you know. I like to have options, but sometimes options can just confuse you more, you know. Ooh, I got some clear acrylic up here on my skin. I guess I didn't use my precision tool. You are gonna, Christy? You're gonna use Moonwalk? All right. I wonder what Mary's gonna do. I know Mallory was excited she was on the collection. And I think she might be planning to do a Skittle, like one nail, a different color. Oh, hold on. Okay, drop my file. I have that. Remember, I had that black foil. I said that bled up here. I don't get it all. All right, that's better. I've watched so much Alec Murdaugh stuff that now I see like interviews with him, like the ones he gave with the police, and like I know almost by heart the conversation. I pulled up and I saw him, and I mean, I knew it was bad. And then every time you see him crying, no tears. Not only that, I had somebody die abruptly on me, and believe me, I remember my last words to him. You tell me your wife and son were killed, and 2 hours later you can't remember what you talked to them about. Come on, like you would be and he never said, why did I have to leave? You know what I mean? Or, why couldn't I have been there to protect? Nothing like that. Just all the things that a normal person, an innocent person would say, Thanks, Patty. Hey, what are you doing, Patty? Yesterday was Patty's grandson's 3rd birthday, and she's watching him all week, so he's been like wearing her out, she said. Which, of course, I mean, a 3-year-old is, takes up a lot of energy for sure. But I was asking you, Patty, if you had cake for him or anything yesterday. Oh, yeah, and then the other thing that was weird is, like, before the paramedics even got there, like, right as the first cop got there, he was already calling his brothers and family to come to the house. Like, you just called 911. They haven't even arrived yet, and you're calling. Like, that wouldn't be my thought to call my sister and brother, before the paramedics even got there. That I thought was really weird too. All right, looking good. Geez, it feels like I have like a really good point on this, but then when I look at it, it doesn't look like it's almost doesn't look pointy enough. All right, it's definitely pointy enough. I guess it just depends on the angle I'm holding my finger at. Okay. So who's on Monday's BBB then? The Rosebuds one. No, not Rosebuds. Beautiful Buds and Blushing Blooms. That dip, I haven't swatched these yet, but Blushing Blooms looks gorgeous, by the way, Christy. Got a little bump right here. I just want to smooth it out. Okay, here we go. One more nail left. Hey, Chastity hasn't been around much this week. Hope everything's okay with her. Usually she checks in at least, you know, like on the lives. I think she may have been in the chat, but she has. I don't think she's been out alive in a while. Ooh, you did? The first one you made, Brandis, was so pretty. So you're taking like, explain again. I want to make sure I got it right. You're taking like glitter dips, right? And putting them in resin. Is that what you're doing? And then making like these one of a kind custom pieces, right? Well, I know you're doing that, but I'm just not positive what materials you're using. Okay, I do have a couple. This was the nail that I didn't have best luck pressing down after activating, so I gotta smooth some of it out. And it shouldn't be too bad, even if I were to file through the clear. I'm not saying I'm going to, I don't plan on it, but even if I were, I mean, this is a silver and black dip, so I don't think it would be very noticeable. Okay. I got that nice and pretty smooth. Not bad. Okay. I have to hold my hand in like the weirdest positions to file my thumb. Like I had a cramp from holding it like this. You know what else too, you guys? When I write, like if I have to make a shopping list or write anything with a pen or pencil, it doesn't even matter. My nails dig into my hand when I'm holding it because they're long and pointy. I'll be done writing and like I have all these indents in my hand from these stiletto nails. My almonds didn't do that, just these ones. All right, I think I'm happy with these. I'm not even gonna buff. I'm just gonna use this. This is the 180 grit sponge file. Just use this. It'll be fine. Okay, I think nice. All right. I'm happy with the shape. I am going to use the ergo file. I just can't skip that step. Oh, okay, hold on. So you can, all right, hold on. Oh, I missed a lot of comments. All right. I actually hand painted flowers on the spring Manny. Nice, Patty. Good job. The first piece was tinted with a Sparkle and Company gel pot. Oh, cool. Then rose gold leaf foil, and I layered flowers to make the Beauty and Beast. Wow, that's awesome. So how are you doing it? Just kind of relying on word of mouth for right now? A lock and key hair clip. Oh, that sounds so pretty. That sounds really cool and unique, you know? I bet something like that would do really good at like craft fairs and stuff, you know? People love finding handmade things at stuff like that. Or festivals, you know, where like vendors can set up. But the only thing with those is you usually have to pay, you know, for a spot for a table or whatever. But I'm sure you would make it back, you know, in no time, that money. Or like, does the school? What about like Karen's school or whatever? Do they ever do like fundraisers or craft fairs or anything like that at their school? I'm so excited about this whole collection, you guys. I love every dip in it. I think the purple one is absolutely gorgeous. It has the prettiest iridescent glitters in it that shift like this light purple color. Plus the bright purple foils. It's just so gorgeous. And then of course I love the aqua one. Um I like the blue one a lot too because it's bright blue. You know, it has that bright blue shade. I like bright colors like that. So, of course, I love the pink because I like everything pink. and but and Moonwalk is just like, yeah. This one's everything to me. This one is definitely, I think, my favorite of the bunch. All right, I'm gonna clean these nails off so we can reactivate and then top coat. I got a glitter on my nail on center. It may have been in the clear and I didn't see it or what, but it looks like it's probably encapsulated. I'm going to see if I can get it off, but it's probably in there. It's a green glitter, so it's probably from St. Patrick's Day. Yeah, it's in there. Oh, well. It's a really fine glitter. It's not like super noticeable or anything. And my hands are on the cool side right now. So you might not see that much of a thermal change. I'm going to go in with some dip activator. Oh, so gorgeous. Gorgeous. Oh, I forgot about the striping tape. Shoot. I wasn't even thinking. What am I going to do? Let's see. I don't know if these are going to stick if I don't put something down underneath. Sometimes I don't have issues. Other times I do. Let's see if I can get them to stick. Well, first let's see if I can pick one up. All right. Oh yeah, these are sticking just fine. Just want to make sure it's straight, and it looks pretty straight. Like that. I'm going to put another one on the pinky. Okay. All right. I'm just going to trim the excess tape. I guess we're just going with tape. That's fine. I think it would have looked cute without anything. I think it would look cute with 2 pieces of striping tape on each nail, you know, 2 in a row. Sometimes I like to do that. But I think we'll just stick with that for today. With the green glitter on my index finger. All right. I should have maybe wiped off beforehand. Let me wipe off these nails with Moonwalk to begin with, and then I'm going to very carefully wipe off the solid nails. Miss any comments? Thank you, Patty. Ooh, yeah. Ooh. I know. I'm not going to have money till probably the end of April to buy anything because Dominic's birthday is Tuesday and he wants a party at the trampoline park. I have no income. I get like $80 a month. That's it that I can spend. So it's gonna this next month. That's what it's going for. This is party. But the month after that, I'm down. Yeah, I'll just photo. Yeah, I will. I will. I bet this tip would look amazing encapsulated in a piece of jewelry. Can you imagine? Especially one of the colored ones. Well, something like this. That's why I tend to lean a lot towards like blacks and grays because I feel like it's a neutral color that matches everything, you know. Kendra doesn't like black. She'll be like, ooh, black. But I think that's because she's from the South and I'm from the North. She prefers brown, like brown shoes to, you know, I prefer black. Okay, so I'm going in for our first layer of top coat. Hopefully I can get some decent photos of this thermal. Every time I go outside, though, my hands get cold and they change right back to like the cold shade. But it's supposed to be warm today, so. I told you guys we've been feeding this cat that supposedly belongs to somebody in our neighborhood, but the cat doesn't have a collar and it's always out like in the middle of the night in bad weather. And always we feed it. Like it sees us and comes up to us meowing, meowing, you know. And at first he wouldn't let us near him. His name's Stefan. Now he lets us pet him and everything, and like he rubs up against us and stuff. But I was like, if this was like somebody's cat, then like, and it's an outdoor cat, then put a collar on them. You know, like that's the least you could do, the bare minimum as a pet owner. Oh, that's a good idea, Michelle. But see, what my issue with that is like I'll run my hand under hot water or whatever, but then I have water drops all over my hand, you know, and then by the time I dry it off, it's cold again. So what do you do about the water drops? I had to take pictures in the rain the other day, and you could see them on my hands, the raindrops, you know. All right, so let's do our second layer of top coat. I'm gonna seal my free edges. Hopefully that will prevent any chipping. What am I going to have for lunch today, ladies? I ate the rest of my chicken, not chicken and dumplings, my pork dumplings, my fried pork dumplings or whatever. I ate those yesterday, those leftovers. And then we had soup for supper, tortellini soup for supper last night. It's like one of our favorite things, well, my favorite things to eat. The meat tortellini. And then we just buy like the Lipton noodle soup. The Lipton noodle soup, you only have to cook it for 5 minutes. And the meat tortellini, you only have to cook for 2 minutes. So it's like you boil the water, you put the packet of soup in, let it cook for 3 minutes, throw in your tortellini, let it cook for 2 more minutes, and you have this awesome, hearty, delicious soup. I mean, of course, you could probably add more to it too, but I'm Italian. My grandmother was Italian, and they would at all the holidays they would make homemade. They called them cappellettis, but you know, the meat tortellini, and then we would always have it in chicken broth. We would have with like soup, and then we would have salad like at holidays before our meal. You know, so I grew up eating it, and it's so yummy. This is what they look like. We're going to wait for them to dry and then I'll put some oil on. But I love this mani. I love how it turned out. I really, really like this gray too. I actually think I prefer it to black. And All right, so I'm starting to see a little bit of the thermal change on these two fingers here. It's not super noticeable, but it is lighter up, on the nail bed than it is at the free edge. Super gorgeous. What a gorgeous dip, Christy. What a gorgeous collection. But yeah, yeah, I love it. I love the holographic glitters in this dip. It's like just filled with shiny stuff, besides the black foils. But I like the black foils. It almost gives a look of like granite or something, like a granite countertop, maybe. I really, a holographic granite countertop. But yeah, I really like it a lot. I'm glad I chose to use this dip today. But that being said, I can't wait to use the teal one either. Callers can get caught. Yes, black is so good. Thank you. Well, you're West Coast. See, like I think it has something to do with like our politics. I'm telling you. Or West Coast Northerners tend to be more liberal, more urban, maybe, right? So I think like black leather jackets or like black booties, right? Something like that. Black leggings or black jeans. Whereas Southern people be in their brown cowboy boots, right? Or am I just misreading things? I'm not trying to stereotype anybody. There's always exceptions, but I think that's how we're portrayed, at least. All right, Christy. Black for you too. All right, so Kendra is just the weirdo of the bunch. Makes sense. Which Lipton? Just the Lipton noodle soup. It comes like with 2 packets in it's a box, like a red box. And it comes with 2 packets in it. Sometimes we get the one with extra noodle, but usually we just get the regular one. All right, Michelle's saying she put hold on, honey. She pulls her hand out of the water, puts it in a towel really quick, and then you shove your hand in my armpit while I dry. The things okay. Those are all good tips though. What, Dominic? Yep, Nick. Dominic want to. Dominic will call me. I'm like, what? But he's like, can you get Daddy's attention? He calls me to get his father. All right. Super gorgeous dip. I love this one. This is the kind of dip you can get lost in, by looking at it because there's so much happening. And every time there's mica in all of these dips, in case I wasn't clear about that. There is. But it's like working with a chunky glitter. That's the best way to describe it. A lot of you probably, especially if you've been dipping for a while, have probably used dips with mica in it. And you guys know Christy, has other dips with mica in them. And it definitely adds a level of uniqueness, not found from other companies. But then you also have this silvery, well, actually, no, because the base of this dip is Cosmix Ultra Clear, right, Christy? I think it is. But there's gray shimmer in it. I see gray shimmer. There's those fine silver glitters, and there's the holographic small and medium glitters. Then you got the silver and black foils. Then you have the mica. So it's easier to list what's not in it than what is. Yeah, okay, Christy. All right. And then, of course, we use the Cosmic Nails silver holographic striping stickers. She has these striping stickers, I think, in like 30 colors. And if there's a color you want, and she doesn't have, she can make it. And I'm pretty sure she will make it. So, yeah. All right, we might be dry. Let's see. Oh, I'm afraid to try. All right. Yesterday was my first time using the Crival Nails dip liquids, and I was super impressed. The brush fans out awesome. Like, it almost covers my entire nail, and I have wide nails, wide nail beds, so I was really impressed with that. I think the liquid dry time is average. It's not slow drying, not super slow drying. It's not fast drying, so medium dry time. But where I really what stood out to me the most was how quick it seemed that the top coat dried. I was really impressed because I've had so many issues with dip top coats in the past. That's why I've stuck with Color My World dip liquids for so long, because I found something that worked for me. But it seems like these companies are getting better and better with their liquids, and the top coat has always been my issue. I've had a lot of problems where my top coat will either dry streaky or dry white like super glue. But yeah, nothing like that with Crival. It was absolutely perfect. Now I should be dry. Yeah, I just got to put some oil on and I'm done. Let's use Mother Earth. Since it's St. Patrick's Day and clovers grow in the ground, Mother Earth kind of smells like, when you go outside after a rainstorm and you can smell the earth. That's what this scent is like. So it doesn't smell like rain or anything. And she actually has, I think she does. She has a cuticle oil called Walk in the Rain. But this one is more, it's less flowery. It's not flowery, this one. But it smells really good. It's from Dip With Me, and the website to her, it's not dipwithme.com, it's dipwith.me, which is kind of different, but that's the website, and Tara 15 will save you 15% off, and our oils are only $10. And all orders over $15 ship for free. So if you get two bottles of oil for $20, then save 15% and then get it shipped for free. That's an excellent deal. Some companies with 1 ounce bottle of oil and shipping is $20 or even more than 20. So to get 2 for under 20 is a good deal. All right. I'm not even going to bother with the nail fee sleeve. I cut myself the other day right here. It was kind of healing, and then I've just left it. I had it covered up, and then I left it uncovered I don't know, since last night. So doesn't look good. I'm going to have to Photoshop that out too. But this is the finished mani using Moonwalk from the Interstellar Disco Collection, which is launching on Monday, March 20th at 10 a.m. Central Time. This is a collab with Cosmic Nails, Kendra, who is Southern Dipped 07, and me, Tara Loves to Dip. I hope you guys love it, like the way as much as we do, and I can't wait to see Manny's with it. Kendra, I can't wait to see yours, Christy, Mallory, and then Mary too, of course. I love the collection. Christy, thank you so much for doing this for us, with us. You're awesome. So we love you. Yeah, and then Sinner is the charcoal with a hint of shimmer. It's a beautiful dip. I really love it. If you guys like dark colors like this, I think this is a great one, a go-to. You could go either way, with a black or with a paler shade of gray or a white or whatever, it could definitely be substituted instead of black. Have a wonderful afternoon. I'm going to go take care of my sick boy, and I'll be talking to you guys in group chat. Have a good weekend too. Be safe. Bye, guys.